Welcome to Card of Destiny. I'm Pandora. If this video found you, it means it's meant for you to hear. This is a message for you. Today, we'll explore your relationship, how you and your partner see and feel about each other, the current dynamics, and what the future may hold. If you enjoy my readings, please subscribe and share. Your support means the world to me. Let's begin your reading. You, the person who is watching. 10 of Wands, reversed. Beautiful soul, there's something heavy you've been carrying. Maybe even for far too long. When I look at this reversed 10 of Wands, I immediately feel the exhaustion in your heart, the mental clutter that's been whispering to you late at night, and the weight of responsibilities that don't even seem to be yours to bear. You're likely the type who has given and given until your cup ran dry, and now you're wondering where your own energy has gone. This card reversed shows a tipping point, a moment where you're no longer just strong and dependable, you're depleted. You may have taken on so many emotional roles in this relationship that you've become the keeper of the peace, the planner, the motivator, and maybe even the fixer. And now you're wondering, who's holding me up while I hold up everything else? It's time to reevaluate what you're shouldering. Are you taking on burdens that were never yours in the first place? Are you working overtime to emotionally stabilize the connection while neglecting your own well-being? This card lovingly asks you to pause, to drop what doesn't belong to you. To say, no more to weight that's not yours. This isn't just about lightening your load. It's about rebalancing the scales of reciprocity and making space in your life. For rest, for clarity, for peace. Because when you're overwhelmed, your soul can't speak clearly. It's muffled under all the shoulds and musts. Maybe this isn't just about your romantic relationship either. Perhaps you've been a container for others' emotions, family, friends, the past. And now your soul is asking, what if I put all that down? What if I stopped feeling guilty for doing less? You're being called back into your center, into your truth. Not to abandon the relationship, but to bring yourself back to the table, fully, freshly, without baggage that isn't even yours. This card is a breath. Take it. Your partner, 3 of Wands, upright. Now here's something fascinating. Your partner is staring into the distance. Not away from you, but towards something greater. Possibility, potential, perhaps even purpose. The 3 of Wands is a card of vision, momentum, and expansion. And that's the energy I sense in them right now. They're in a phase where they are seeking. Whether they've expressed it or not, they are yearning for growth. Emotionally, spiritually, and perhaps in their career or lifestyle. This person is ready to step beyond where they've been. They've built the foundation, and now they want to expand on it. They're not afraid of effort or direction, they want to move forward. But the key question here is, do they see you in that future? The upright 3 of Wands is hopeful, it's not passive. This isn't someone waiting for life to happen, they're reaching for it, and they likely want a partnership that moves with them, not against them. The most beautiful part is that your partner may truly believe the two of you have the potential to create something extraordinary. But they need to know you want to walk beside them, not just carry the load while they chart the course. There's also a chance that your partner sees you as part of their vision, but only if communication flows. If you've been retreating due to emotional burnout or hiding your true exhaustion, as the reverse 10 of Wands suggests, your partner might not realize that you're struggling. Their head might be up in the stars while you're down in the trenches. This is a moment of invitation, not just for growth, but for realignment. Your partner's energy is ready to move forward. Will you both move in the same direction together? Current situation. Knight of Cups, reversed. This card in reverse whispers of love gone askew. Not in a tragic way, but in a way that signals emotional imbalance, fantasy-driven thinking, and miscommunication of feelings. The Knight of Cups reversed is the poet who forgets to listen. The lover who means well but struggles to translate their feelings into action. There's charm, but maybe not consistency. Emotion, but perhaps not enough emotional maturity to fully sustain harmony. Right now, your relationship may be sitting in that liminal space where hearts feel tender, but communication is unclear. One or both of you may be avoiding the deeper conversations in favor of the pretty surface. Things like an "I love you" without a "need this from you," or a "Shanti feel this way when." There may also be a sense of disappointment in this phase, a gap between what was idealized and what's being experienced. Were expectations too high? Was one of you placing the other on a pedestal? Did you both dream of something that didn't quite materialize the way you imagined? This is not a death sentence for love. In fact, it's an invitation back to truth. To recalibrate emotions not based on fantasy but on real presence. What's needed now is not grand romantic gestures, but small, consistent acts of understanding. You are being guided to create emotional safety with each other again. To drop the armor, the assumptions, the evasions. To say the thing you've been avoiding. And to listen, really listen, when it's said back. Possible outcome. The Fool reversed. The Fool reversed is a sacred caution flag fluttering in the wind. It doesn't say stop, but it does say slow down. It asks, are you leaping, or are you launching with intention? Because there's a difference. If this relationship continues on its current trajectory, without the clarity, realignment, and release of burdens called for by the previous cards, it could stumble into chaos, not because of malice, but because of misdirection. This card suggests that one or both of you might be rushing into or away from something without fully understanding your motives. Are you clinging out of fear of being alone? Are you pushing forward because you're afraid to pause and reassess? The Fool reversed reminds you that not all leaps are liberating. Some can be reckless. And when you move too fast, you miss the quiet signs, the inner voice, the intuitive guidance whispering, wait. Not yet. First, see clearly. This relationship has potential. But not without grounding, truth-telling, and a shared vision. The Fool upright would signal a beautiful new beginning. Reversed, it asks for conscious choice instead of blind optimism. Extra message cards. 10% of discs, upright. This is the dream. The long game. Stability, generational wealth, deep-rooted security. It tells us that yes, this relationship can lead to something lasting and abundant, emotionally and even materially. But only if both of you are willing to build it brick by brick, not rush into it clouded by fantasy. The Hanged Man, upright. A powerful reminder that stillness is not stagnation. That pausing, surrendering, and seeing things from the other's perspective is how enlightenment happens. If you want this relationship to grow, you'll both need to step back from the patterns and stories that have shaped you and ask, what am I not seeing? Where can I soften? What do I need to release? This is not a card of immediate answers. It's a card of sacred suspension. Let it happen. 3 of Swords, upright. The truth may hurt, but it also heals. There may be past wounds resurfacing, old betrayals, disappointments, or unresolved grief. This card doesn't mean you're doomed. It means it's time to speak honestly about the pain, to air it out so it doesn't fester. You cannot heal what you refuse to feel. This card calls for courage. It asks you to meet the heartbreak head-on so it can finally stop running the show from behind the curtain. Conclusion. You, dear soul, are at a pivotal moment. This relationship is not lost, but it is asking both of you to show up more honestly, more consciously, and more compassionately. You've been carrying too much, emotionally and energetically, and now you're being called to set some of it down. Your partner is dreaming forward, eyes on the horizon, ready for expansion. But are you both aligned on the same path? The current energy is swirled with idealism, unspoken emotions, and mixed signals. The universe is asking you both to stop chasing fantasy and start embodying truth. If you continue forward with unspoken expectations or unresolved wounds, you risk falling into cycles of confusion, impulsivity, and emotional burnout. But if you pause, speak truthfully, listen deeply, and release the roles that no longer serve you, then this could become something deeply rooted, prosperous, and whole. The Fool reverse does not spell the end. It's the universe gently grabbing your hand and saying, let's get clear before we take this leap. The 10% of discs says the destination is beautiful. The Hanged Man says you'll see it clearly if you slow down. And the 3 of Swords reminds you can heal, together or apart. Let this reading be your mirror, your map, and your moment to breathe. Thank you for watching my video. I hope this message brought you the clarity you needed. If you enjoyed it, please support my channel. Good luck on your journey.